If you have Security Copilot set up, 3 agents. So let's do policy draft, create a policy, I guess, and it just creates the configuration policy for me. So I'm picking out my seats for the trip. Would you believe they're letting me back in the UK for this Experts Live thing? It's unbelievable. I didn't think they would let me back after last time. But we're going. You pick your seat on the plane, and then they offer the option to upgrade your seat. Apparently, they have lie flat seating because people need a bed when they're flying to London. I guess they want $3,000. $3,000 to lie. I don't know. I'm not even going to lie down, right? You shouldn't lie down on a plane. That's rude. For $3,000, that's going to be my home. I'm going to live on that plane now. That's like an apartment. Steve Weiner here from GetRubix.com. And before we get started, I want to thank everyone. The channel officially hit 10,000 subscribers. And that's pretty amazing because you know me, I don't bother you about subscribing, so you must be doing it yourself. But either way, that means people are watching it, you're enjoying it, and I really appreciate it. Today, we're going to take a look at automating everyday, sometimes complicated tasks in Intune by using the new agents that come standard in Intune if you're using Security Copilot. Well, it was $3,000 there and $3,000 back, so that would have been $6,000 just to lie down in a seat. And for that kind of money, I could buy my own plane. But who would fly it? Okay, so here in Intune, you've probably noticed this agents thing. If you have Security Copilot set up, and I do have a video about that, I'll link to below. It talks about setting up the secure compute capacity, which is the secure compute units. You have to make a workspace, but really the first thing is you just have to come down here and make sure you see it as available. And once that's there, you can go back to agents, and you're going to see these right here. So as far as these agents go, we have a change review agent. This is used for the multi-admin approval part of Intune. We have a device offboarding agent, and this kind of helps you with removal, right? If you remove something from Intune, but maybe something lingers in Entra, and you can see more information about that. But this is the one I'm really curious about, this policy configuration agent. I'm gonna click view details. So come here, we have to click setup agent. Import a document or write instructions in plain language. The agent will match those instructions to the security settings catalog and help build the right policy. What now? I don't know about you, but that's pretty cool. There's a lot of times where I'm helping organizations hit certain compliance, or they have a baseline document they're following. Maybe they got it right from CIS. Maybe they got it from something else. Maybe they have a security team that's giving them these parameters. And it could take quite a while to go through and make sure you're matching up all the policies correctly. So if this can do what it just said it can do, I think that's pretty impressive. So they're giving us information about the agent. It does need required permissions, and it tells you right here, it would be device configuration profiles, the ability to read. It tells you about the identity it'll run as. These are the plugins that are needed. If they're not turned on, it'll automatically turn them on. In this case, it's just Intune. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up the agent. Okay, so now that the agent's been configured, that didn't take long. It took maybe a minute tops. It brings us to this page. This is the agent page. So the overview, it says the agent is available. Agent suggestions, new policy. Okay, we didn't upload anything. If we click knowledge, we don't see any sources yet. Suggestions, settings. Okay, let's take a quick look. Required permissions. This we looked at already. This is the identity it runs as. So it looks like it's using my identity. That's fine. You can choose another one. All right, so this is all the information from before we created it. That's just here. Okay, well, let's hit create new. Knowledge source policy draft. So let's do policy draft. See what that looks like. Policy name, standard BitLocker policy. Description, default, BitLocker, encryption policy for all Windows devices. I wonder if I could just create stuff. Create a policy that will enforce BitLocker encryption automatically for all Windows devices. The encryption policy should encourage use of the TPM if present, and software CPU if present, and not require a startup pin. Okay, let's see. So the agent has started running. It's in progress. Okay, so it looks like it finished, and we can click suggestions. Review agent activity and suggestions. Oh, okay. Review standard BitLocker. So that is a suggestion type. It's a policy draft. Let's click it. Okay, so AI summary, success, problem. The user requested a policy to enforce BitLocker encryption automatically. Encourage. Okay, so that was my prompt. Message. So it generated 3 settings. Focus on BitLocker device configuration, specifically targeting automatic encryption, TPM usage, and disabling startup pin. No reference or baseline no reference baselines or external documents were used. It was solely generated from my request. And it looks like it used the Intune settings catalog docs to do it. So let's see what it did. It's 90% confident that's right. Let's see. Okay, operating system TPM only, startup pin not required. Okay, that's pretty close. I think I would have liked to prefer the TPM, so I probably should have been more explicit. Let's look at the settings not found. Okay, so we can hit create, I guess, and it just creates the configuration policy for me. Okay, and it's got the settings right there. So I would hit next, and I could assign this. I'm going to create it, but I'm not going to assign it. It's pretty cool. Let's go back. No knowledge bases yet. So let's do that. Let's add a knowledge source. So this will be my policy spec that I created with my organization. So organization, policy, design, document. And I'll just show you what it is. In this case, it's on my desktop. I just called it policy. And I just went through and created a list of policies. So enforce device password requirements. There's BitLocker. I have some more specifics. Configure antivirus. So just a few basic things. And we can upload this in here. So we'll go back to desktop and we'll do policy. Oh, okay. It's got to be a text file. I actually have the text version. It should be in documents. It's called device policy text. Okay. Okay, the agent run started. So it said the agent has started in the notifications up there, but you could see it's in progress right now. So it's going through. It says agent is running. And this is kind of cool because it showed us what the last one did. It took a little over 2 minutes to finish. So I don't know how long this one's going to take, but let's see what it comes up with. All right, so let's take a look. So this looks like it finished running. And now a suggested next step is to review the policy spec. And that would be for the knowledge source. Okay. The user requested an analysis of an organization policy design document to extract Intune configurations, includes password policy encryption. All right. The system parsed through the document. So take a look at this. It got 22 settings. Unmatched were 2, 90%. Got the categories. So these are all the settings that identified. That's pretty cool. Well, let's go to save this mapping. So I guess now that those are mapped, we can tell it to create the policy from our spec. So actually, let's go back and look at knowledge, because now we have that knowledge set there. So I wonder if we could tell it to make our device lock and firewall policies. So we can say device lock. Actually, let's do firewall. We'll call this Copilot firewall so we know where it came from. Firewall policy created by Copilot from spec doc. Knowledge source, there we go. Now we can select our policy spec. So we could say you can create the firewall policy using settings from the policy spec doc. And let's see what it does. Okay, so there's my firewall policy. The user requested a Windows firewall policy with default settings. The system interpreted the request. Referenced the baseline, so it used my document. Categories Windows firewall. All right, there we go. It created them. I think I had 3 settings in the document. Firewall configuration. Yeah, I had 3 settings. And it got 3 settings. Blocked by default, allowed by default, enabled for domain join. There's the profile. Yep, perfect. I feel like every time I talk about AI, I have to apologize because some people out there have a you know what about it. But we're done with that. This stuff's coming whether you care or not. To talk about this built-in agent capability is incredible. I essentially was just able to do several hours, if not a full day's worth of work in 10 minutes. So I would say that's a win. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Jump in the Discord, and we'll be seeing you.